Alright, so I'm going to start a fifth video here of experimenting with this Rustoleum paint. And I was all over the internet and YouTube. I wanted to try a clear coat over all this stuff. You can see this panel is real dirty now. I'll have to clean that off. But I wanted to experiment with some clear coat. So I was looking around, and this paint is an oil-based enamel. And all the clear coat that I could find that was cheap, Rustoleum makes one that comes in a, in a quart can, but it's acrylic. And from all my research, everything said do not put acrylic over enamel. It'll bubble up the paint and it'll just completely destroy it. So what I got was this Rustoleum in a spray can. Now, they don't make this stuff, as far as I could tell, at least according to their website. Doesn't come in a quart little can. It only comes in this spray can. So I'm going to try it, and it only comes in gloss. And I wanted to experiment with some with a gloss clear, a satin clear, maybe even a flat clear, but that doesn't seem like it's going to be possible. So what I'm going to do is try out this clear coat in a spray can. I also got some acetone because you saw how dirty that hood is. So I'll clean it off with some acetone, and then give it a couple coats of this clear coat, and then we'll look at it, and I'll probably wet sand it, and then I'll probably buff it out. So just stick around and I'll shoot some more videos. Alright, so I got the hood wiped down with the acetone, and I did it in this general area and then up here in this area. And if you remember, or if you've watched my other videos, this area below the hood center line, this area down here, I'm not going to touch it because it's clean, is what I wet sanded. This up here has not been wet sanded, it's still glossy, and this down here obviously is kind of flat. So I only have the one can just because I'm experimenting, so I'm only going to do a small area here and a small area up there, but we'll do the same thing. We'll wet sand it, and then we'll polish it. We'll get some rubbing compound, and we'll buff it out. So gotta shake the can up a little bit more, and then we'll spray it on the hood. Okay, I got just a little light dust coating on there. I'm trying to get the camera in the right light where you can see it. You can see right in this area and then right in there. It's maybe a little difficult to see, but it's just a light dusting, and you kind of get those streaks, those tiger stripes, which is why I don't really like the rattle cans. I would prefer to have this in a quart so I could put it in my HVLP gun. But that's just a little light dust coating, and here in a couple more minutes I'll put a thicker wet coating on there. But just to start with, I did a real fine just mist, and second and third time I'll actually put some little bit thicker coat on there. So that's the first coat, and we'll get the second coat on there here in just a little bit. Alright, just put a second coat on. It was a heavier, wetter coat, and got the problem that often comes with spray cans, which is I got some runs in there. So whatever, this is just a test panel. It's an old hood that's eventually going to go in the garbage anyway. Yeah, you can see I got a big run right there. What I have found, what I did try was originally I did my pass left to right, and this time I went up and down just to try and fill in some of that coverage and not get those tiger stripes. So experimenting with that and see how that works. But you can see you can see my reflection there in the clear that was originally flat. I can scoot over here and you see that's still flat. So it's kind of nice, but it'll need some more clear and certainly some wet sanding to get those runs out of there. But coming out pretty good, pretty happy with it. So we'll just wait and see. We'll let this dry up a little bit, put another coat on there. It probably won't be till tomorrow before I wet sand it, so it fully dries, and I'll polish it out. So just stick around and we'll see how this works.